everybody, I'm Joey.
And I'm Alex.
And today we are talking about a game that's a little bit different.
Yeah, just a little.
It is from Trick or Treat Studios. It is
World War Z League.
World War Z League. Mm-hmm. Wasn't that Brad Pitt movie called World War Z?
I believe so, yes.
I never saw it. And Brad Pitt is not in this game. If he is, he's very heavily disguised.
Yeah. There's a lot of makeup.
Yes. So pretty much, we're going to try to show you like a playthrough or how this game plays. It's a dexterity game.
Yep.
And uses rubber bands, and you get to shoot zombies, which is something each of us have wanted in our life. This right here was why I was really excited to play this.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
You are not much on dexterity games, right?
I'm not, no.
Yeah. So anyway, before we get to what we think of the game, let's see how it's played. Okay, this is how to play World War Z League. So it comes with everything you see here, and then some more zombies and player cards. I'm sorry, player little discs. And then you also are going to have a couple more buildings and obstacles, just like that. But this is set up for a two-player game. So what happens is everybody's going to get their color zombies, and they're going to set up a building, and then their zombie in that building. And same with an obstacle, and set up their zombie around that obstacle, and then put the remaining zombies out. The one big thing is, every zombie, when you put it in there, it has to have at least half showing. Like I couldn't slide this guy back to where only barely he's poking out. You have to have half of it showing. Like this guy has this side half over here, top half. So at least half of the zombie has to be showing. Also, at the back of all of these, they have a point value these zombies are worth. So once you knock over a zombie, this is hidden from the other player. So once they're knocked over, you're going to see what that amount is. So everybody's going to mix these up, and you're going to get one. On the back, it's going to show your player order, and you also have your score tracker right here to show you how many points you're going to have, and keep track of that throughout the rounds. So first player goes first. Say yellow is going to go first. You're going to grab it. You're going to step back, and you are going to try to shoot the other zombie. Let's see how I do here. Boom, just like that. Got him. So I reach forward, grab this guy, and he is worth 1 point. I'm going to then add him to my point total. Next person goes yellow, or sorry, red. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot this guy. Let's shoot for the one in the building. Here we go. Watch this. Did not get him. Did get the camera, however. We'll slide that right back over here. All right, so then next, you're going to shoot again, and you're going to keep going until you've killed all the opponent's zombies. Boom! Just like that. And reach in here, pull this guy out. On the back, he is worth 1. And add that to my total. And keep going back and forth until you're out of rubber bands, which you have 8 of these. Or you have killed all the other zombies, and then you set it back up for round 2 and do it again. And the person with the most points at the end wins. So, not going too much in detail, that is pretty much how you play World War Z League. You get to shoot zombies. Here you go. One more time. Watch this. Watch this. That guy right there, gone. Nope, missed. All right, send it back to the studio and see what you thought about it. Okay, so that is how World War Z League is played.
Let's talk about components. I think the components are amazing in this game. I think the houses look good, the zombies look good, the rubber bands that they come with look good, and I feel like they are like those thicker rubber bands, so you can easily replace them. If you go to Staples or somewhere like that, you can find that stuff.
It's almost like the quality. Now, the one thing is the buildings, when you put them together, I don't really take them apart.
No.
I actually have them stored. I think they're actually stored on top of our shelf back there.
They're right above the pineapple. That's
above the pineapple.
Above the pineapple.
So you could take them apart, put them back in, but I just keep them up.
Yeah.
It's almost like the zombies themselves are pretty heavy.
Oh yeah, they're super heavy.
Which is good and bad, because we've had times where we hit the zombies and they don't fall over.
No. The key is the center.
You do have to hit the center of it?
The center of them is the key,
No, that's why she loses. It's a headshot. That's where you get it.
Okay.
You get the headshot to get him to tip over. But
maybe that is why I lose. Yeah, I should start off by saying I don't really like dexterity games. Oof, wish I could say that word.
Yeah, she doesn't.
No, they're not my favorite thing in the world.
So take everything she says here with a grain of salt.
Correct. Yes.
But pretty much, okay. So the whole thing is, this is unlike Flick 'em Up. You're gonna need to have the ideal situation of where to play this.
Correct. Yes.
So it took us a while to find out where to play because we do have a game table that has a well in it. It's about maybe 5 inches or so, but that wasn't deep enough.
No.
So we had to go kind of up against a wall, and we ended up putting books behind it because you're going to have to find that good place because you are going to miss and you are going to lose rubber bands.
Apart from it being a dexterity game, here's my other thing about this game, right?
Right.
So it only plays 4 people, but I feel like it's a party game because it's super, super, super light. But with only 4 people, it's not really a party game because if you have onlookers looking on, they're getting, shot by rubber bands everywhere. So it's kind of like that conundrum that it has.
Yes, but also you could buy more rubber bands.
I guess so, but then you would have teams and stuff, and then it would get a bit confusing.
And it's kind of interesting the way, I do like how when you shoot the zombies, it's not just shooting the zombies, it's the point total on the back.
Yeah.
So you try to get those higher totaled zombies.
I do really like that little added bonus.
Right, and it's one of those things that it's harder than I thought it would be.
Yes.
Growing up, I think everybody has shot rubber bands before, right? But then to get those, you never did?
No, never.
Seriously, you skipped childhood. You never shot rubber bands?
I think maybe that's why I'm so bad at this game. Yes.
Seriously?
Seriously, yeah, no.
Did you ever throw paper airplanes?
Maybe once in like a science class.
Paper football thing?
No. Yeah, I know.
Anyway. So
moving on from this.
the majority, 99.9% of people have shot rubber bands before.
Yeah.
So, but it is a lot harder than you would think it is.
It is really hard. There was a lot of like the practice turns trying to figure out how to flick them right.
It is, and it's almost one of those things, okay, I guess why this almost ranks in party games because you kind of just forget about scoring after a certain point.
And you just have fun.
You just have fun. You just start shooting zombies because you'll be like, hey, let me try that again. Let me do that.
And I do like how it's 2 rounds. It moves pretty quick. It's a full reset between each round, so it's pretty. You can play like a couple of games, like a couple of multiple round games in a night, because it's fun.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's quick to set up. I do like the whole fact where everyone sets up the buildings where they want to. They put the zombies where they want to.
Yeah.
And the game changes depending on where you play it.
Yes.
Like at one point we played in the kitchen, and then at one point we played in the game room. And as you move, you have a bigger area for your terrain.
Yeah.
And the things that comes with, that's just the start. We started putting other stuff out there, putting dragons in the middle and whatever, and from different games. That way you've got the zombies just everywhere.
Yeah.
And it is a fun, mindless beer and pretzel style game.
It is very much a beer and pretzel mindless game.
So really the review for this is just, now that you know what it is, you're going to know if you like it.
Yeah.
If you like shooting rubber bands and things, and this is a lot of fun, and it adds a complexity with those points in the back, but really it's just a fun dexterity game.
Yeah.
So, okay, so what would you give this number-wise?
I'd give this a 5.
Really?
Yeah, I would.
That is because she was never a child and does not shoot rubber bands. But for me, I would actually give it a 7 because it's a fun dexterity game.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of time to set up. It's quicker to set up than Flick 'em Up. So it
is quicker than Flick 'em Up, correct? Yeah.
It does hit the table good. And honestly, if you just want to have fun shooting rubber bands and shooting zombies, then World War Z League is where it's at.
Correct.
So here it is. Show it again.
Ta-da!
All right, so that's World War Z League by Trick or Treat Studios.
Yes.
All right, thank you guys for joining us for the Dice Tower review.
Bye.
All right, bye, guys.